Hello guys, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. This is Fola Apparel. So today we are making this beautiful skirt. Some call it wrap short. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and if there's anything you don't understand, feel free to ask me. I'm here for you. So guys, let's get to class. The first thing you will do is fold your fabric into two. To know how many inches you are going to fold, divide your hip measurement by 4, then add like extra 5 inches. Now my hip is 36, divided by 4, it gave me 9. So 9 plus 5, it gave me 14. So that is what I have there. Now you mark out your hip measurement divided by 4. Mine is 9 here because my hip is 36. So then I added extra 1.5 inches. Depends on how big. I don't want this short to be big, so I added 1.5 inches. Here I'm just cutting off the edges. Now you mark out your hip line and also the length of your short. Remember to remove 1 inch up for the band measurement. The length that I use for my short is 17. I added extra 1 inch for the folding allowance. Then my hip line is 7.5. You mark it out and reel a straight line on it. Now you mark out the total measurement you have on the waist. You take it down to the hip and also to the full length. You get your ruler and connect the lines. So now for the crotch, I divided my hip by 4, then I added extra 1 inch. Hip divided by 4 gave me 9, then plus extra 1 inch, that is 10. So for the crotch length there, I used 10. So I mark out a straight line on that point as well. So now for the crotch extension, you divide your hip measurement divided by 4, then divided by 4 again. That means my hip measurement, which is 36, divided by 4 gave me 9, then divided by 4 again gave me like 2.1 inches or something. So you mark it out and connect to your hip line using your curve rule. So now for the round tie, I measured what I have on my crotch length. I measured all I have there. I took the measurement down. Then I deducted 1 inch because I don't want it too big. You can leave yours if you want it big, but I deducted 1 inch from mine. Then I connected it back to the crotch extension. And now we are done with different pattern. The method is very simple, right? If you have watched it to this extent, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Like now, go and do that. And also if there's anything you don't understand, please feel free to ask me. I will explain, but this is actually simple to understand. Now you will cut it out just the way I'm doing. Now for the back, fold your fabric into 2 again, just the way you see me doing. Now you will need to leave like 1.5 inches on the upper part. You know we have buttocks at the back, so you leave 1.5 inches on the upper part. Now and you will add extra 1.5 on the waist. You will add the extra 1.5 too on the hip line. You can decide to use 2, but I don't want it to be too big, so I used 1.5 on the waist and on the hip line. Then on the crotch, I used 2, and I used 2 because I'm managing my fabric. So use at least 2.5 or 3 inches. Do you understand? 2.5 or 3 inches. I used 2 here. Then on the tie, I used 1.5 inches. Then I connected the lines. Now you connect the extra 1.5 that you added on the center back. You connect it to the side. That is all for the back pattern as well. You cut it out. Remember our pants was cut on fold. Don't forget to open the sides. So now for the front flap, you fold the fabric into 2. That's what you see me doing here. Then you fold your crotch extension, making the center front, making that part straight. I hope you can see. Then you place it on the fabric that you just folded. You place it and cut out that shape. Southeastern parts of the country has led to overflowing rivers and road collapse that cut off power in some municipality. The National Coordinator for Civil Defense, Laura Balakosi, said Civil Defense Authority has reported intense rainfall in 31 of the 32 states, with the worst affected areas being Barakozo in the
in the center and the central state of St. Louis, Texas.
So for you not to be confused, notch the upper part, and we are done with the cutting. Now the sewing. You join the center front using 1/2 inch and also the center back using 1/2 inch. After you are done, you iron it. See, whenever you are sewing, ironing is very, very important. It makes your work neat. So stand up and go and iron. So after you are done with your ironing, place the flap on the front part of your pants, just the way you see me doing. So if there is any excess, you cut it off. So now on the front part, I removed 4 inches just to get that shape, that slant shape. On the down part, I removed 7 inches. Then I connected the points and cut it out. After that, you overlock the edges and use your hemming gum to fold it inside, both the pants and the flap. This is what I mean, okay? You can see I overlock it, then folded it in with my hemming gum. I did that on the pants as well, both the front and the back. I hope you understand. Then you are going to place the front on the back while the flap will be in between. Then you will join the sides together. So this is what I have after joining it, as you can see. Now after you are done, so now you join the inside as well using 1/2 inch. Remember to put your flap inside. When you are joining that part, just fold the flap inside and place the front and the back together and sew it. Remember, you have already done the finishing of the down part of both the front and the back. So you're not doing any finishing there again. After you are done, you just overlock it. Now you will join the flap and the front part of the pants together. Your front piece, you join it together. So this is what you have after that. Now it is time to fix your band. For the band, I used 3.5 inches by the measurements I have on the waist of the trouser. So that is 3.5 by 40 inches. No, 41 inches, yes. I have 20.5 inches there, and it is folded into 2. So that means the full length will be 41 inches. Starting from the back, you attach your waistband to the pant. So now for the elastic, I used 1 inch elastic and I deducted my waist minus 7 inches. That is what I used for the length. So my waist is 26 minus 7, it gave me 19 inches. So I used 19. So I used safety pin to pass my elastic into the band. That's the way you see me doing. A big thank you for watching the tutorial to this extent. Please don't forget to like, share and comment. After you are done, you join the elastic, you stretch it inside well, then after that you join the opening that you left at the back for the passing of the elastic. I actually forgot to video when I was putting the pocket, so it's just the normal way you put your side pocket and your pant is ready. Don't forget to overlock the joining of that band to the pant as well. Don't forget to overlock it. And now we have the pant. As you can see, it is very beautiful. Thanks so much for being here, guys. See you next time. Bye.